Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm jusbtv. Well, Brittany, jusbtv. Welcome. Here we talk about all things beauty, fashion, pretty much everything that I love to do. I show you how to do it. Today is another hair video. Y'all, I've been in my hair influencing bag. Who knew that hair influencing was that big of a deal? First and foremost, if you don't know, I am a fashion influencer, so I do DIY clothing and stuff like that, and I've been doing that since I was 13 years old, but I've also been doing hair since I was about 18 years old, so that's my another creative endeavor. And if I would have known that that would have been as needed and necessary, I would have did that. So now I'm coming in and it probably looks like I just learned how to do it, but y'all, I've been doing this for years. Now, I'm not going to tell y'all my age, but I've been doing this for a long time, so this is not nothing new. So again, this is another hair video like my last one. It is a boho knotless bob. So I'm going to be doing the larger ones like I did last time, but the last one I just did regular knotless. These are crochet knotless. So these are way easier, and I have like a little trick to make it look really natural and still knotless, and use a rubber band. So it's way easier for the beginner braiders who can't catch on to the knotless. And I wanted to have like a technique where I can combine like 3 hairstyles. So I love large boho braids because ain't nobody got time to be doing small boho braids. I had the crochet ones in last time, and that's the only small ones I'll be getting. So if I wear boho braids and do them individual, they're going to be the large ones. So I wanted those, but I also wanted the bob. And I was just like, I've never seen anybody mix the large boho braids, the large knotless braids with the bob. Maybe people don't know you can do that. I haven't seen it, so I decided to try it out. And y'all, this is so cute. Now, unfortunately, it's not going to last for long because Halloween is coming up, and I have to do a different hairstyle for Halloween. I guess that's the job of being a hair influencer. Anyways, I'm rambling like I always do. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you're old here, welcome back. Don't forget to hit the like button if you like this video, if you learned something. Leave a comment down below for any future tutorials that you want. And also, tell me if this hairstyle eats. Did I eat with this? Because I ain't seen nobody. If you've seen somebody with this, then let me know. Because I might be behind. Because I am kind of like a person who don't be knowing everything. But if I created something new, then let your girl know. You know, give me my props down below. Because I think I ate. This is so cute. Oh my God. I don't even know if I'm gonna do the longest one. Every time I do, anyways. Okay, I'm rambling. Okay, let's get to the video. So guys, we're starting already off with parted hair. If you want to know how I part my hair, then go ahead and check out my other large boho knotless braid video. I'll link that down below. So for the human hair curls, we're going to be using the Boho Human Hair in 24 inches by Eayon Hair. This hair is amazing, you guys. It is like such good quality. And this is 24 inches in a natural color. I'm going to be using pre-stressed braiding hair by Expressions in the 58 inches. Any braiding hair of your choice is fine. This is 58 inches, so I'm just going to cut it in half because it's going to be a bob. Now make sure you put it up to your hair. Your hair is longer than mine. 58 inches might not be long enough, but 58 inches cut in half was perfect length for my hair to create the bob that I wanted. And of course, you're going to stretch it out a little bit when you start to feed in the hair, so just be mindful of that. So the way that I prep Boho Human Hair is I take off the amount I'm going to use, and I do this in sections. You don't want to do this to the whole hair because you don't know what you're going to use and what you're not going to use. So I take off a section of the hair, and I get some edge control, and I spread that all along the blunt end, and that just allows you to keep it all together. So when you're taking it apart and adding it in, it's all together. I love this edge control by Kiss because it is just really, really sticky. So you can use a lot on your hair, but as you can see, it just makes it more manageable because this hair is very fine and very slippery. So if you don't do this part, it might slide out your hair, and it also may be hard to handle. So I'll be using about 5 pieces per braid because I want this to be like really full. So I wanted to be able to see the braids at the top, but like it be covered in curls at the bottom. So So I figured adding 5 good sized strands would be good for this hair. Now, I wasn't sure how long I wanted this to be. At first, I originally wanted it to be like a long bob, but then I eventually ended up cutting it shorter. So I would advise you to get the length of the type of style you're going to have. I hope that makes sense. So if you want it to be a short bob, then get about 1 inch longer so you can have enough to tuck in. This was 24 inches, which is way too long for what I was going to do. I originally was going to fold it in half, which would have gave me a shorter bob, but I ended up just doing it this way because I just didn't want it to be too short because my hair is actually longer than I thought it was going to be. So as you can see, I separated all my pieces of hair, the human hair and the stretched braiding hair, and we're going to be crocheting these in this time. On my previous video, we did regular knotless braids. These are the crochet method, which are way easier. So the trick that I have is to take a piece of hair using your latch hook and you're going to crochet it underneath the rubber band. Now make sure the rubber band is not too tight because you're going to tighten it later. So I like to put the strand in perpendicular and horizontal, and this allows it to cover the rubber band and it look more like a knotless braid. If you were to just do it one way, it would be kind of bulky at the root. So we don't want that. We want it to give an appearance of an actual knotless braid. So what you're going to do is split your natural hair in 3 sections, and you're going to, of course, tighten it up, and you're going to put some edge control on your natural hair, and you're going to add that right piece to the right piece of your hair. You're going to add the left piece to the left piece of your hair, and you're going to add the 2 center pieces, the one on the top and the one on the bottom, to the center piece of your natural hair. And then you're going to braid as normal once or twice down before you add in another piece of hair. First, you're going to feed in a small piece of braiding hair, and then you're going to braid it down once or twice, and then you're going to add in a piece of human hair, and you're going to fold in that straight edge, and you're going to kind of tuck that in the braid. So you're going to feed it in the exact same way that you would feed in a regular piece of hair, but of course the curly end is going to be way longer than the straight end. Then you're going to braid it once or twice, I say twice, and then pull out the curl from the other end and pin that to the side and braid down 2 more times. Add another piece of the braiding hair, then alternate between the braiding hair and the human hair. So get your groove, and you get to decide how much curls you want. I wanted to do 5 pieces, so I alternated between the braiding hair and the human hair to create the bulkiness and the fullness I want. So when you get to the bottom, you're going to add your last piece of hair, but this time you're not going to leave it out. You're going to continue to have it towards the end, and you're going to braid your braid down to where you want it, whatever length you want it to be. And then you're going to take a piece of the braiding hair that's left over, and you're going to create a slip knot around it twice and add a bit of nail glue to keep it secure. Then you're going to cut off those extra pieces of braiding hair because you only want the human hair at the ends. The ends should be very tapered and very thin so that when you cut them off, it doesn't create too much of a bulkiness to it. I like to cut that at an angle too because I just feel like it blends better. And those pieces should not be thick. They should be very, very thin. If the pieces are too thick, that means that your hair was too long. So it's important, like I said at the beginning, to create the length of hair that you want for the braids that you want. It just allows your life to be much easier towards the end. And that's how you do one braid. So you're going to repeat that step all the way around your entire head. And this is what it looks like after I add all the hair in. I'm going to use the Afro G Style and Wrap mousse, which is my favorite mousse, to set my braids. I put that all over, and then of course I'm going to add some wrap strips. I always say do not use a scarf, use wrap strips when you're trying to set your hair because wrap strips do not absorb the product, and it allows it to completely absorb into your hair, because if you were to use a scarf, it's going to absorb the product. So you're going to be losing more product than you are going to be gaining. So key, wrap strips. So of course you could keep it like this because this is also really cute if you want the large boho effect with the curls at the end. But I wanted it to be a bob, so I went ahead and just cut the curls. Now again, I would say get the curls the length that you want so you don't have to waste this much hair. But it's all good because the hairstyle turned out super cute, and you know, I didn't know what size I wanted. I actually ended up cutting the bob even shorter, but this is a lot of trial and error when it comes to the length that I want. So you can keep it long, you can even do it this length, or you can do it the shorter bob as you're going to see towards the end. One thing I can say about this hair is it is so soft and so lightweight and pretty. Like, oh my God, I just didn't imagine it to be this gorgeous looking. This company by far has the best human hair that I've tried. I've been doing hair for a long time and I just really, really love this hair. So this is definitely going to be a repeat hairstyle because it turned out better than I expected. So cute. I don't even know if I'm going to do the long boho braids anymore when I can just do this. This was easier with the crochet method, with the human hair, with the length. I mean, so cute. So the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spray some water all over my hair. And I want to see what the curl pattern it is once it's wet. And then I'm going to apply some conditioner. I only like to use conditioner and water on my hair. I do not like to use like foam or anything like that because I just think that makes it like really stiff. When you add a good conditioner and water, it just allows it to still be movable, flexible. And because this is human hair, you want to use the same good products that you use on your real hair on this hair too. And this is the final result once I actually cut into the bob that I like. So freaking cute. Now I can also wear a middle part. I can also wear it half up, half down. I can wear it in a bun. So versatile, so cute. I love it. So if you found this video helpful, then give me a thumbs up and I will talk to you guys later.